are going to be making pizza. I know everyone loves pizza. There's many, many ways you can make pizza, and this is a version that I make that I like, that I'm going to show you. So on the pizza, I'm making a pesto, and these are the ingredients for the pesto: basil, brewer's yeast, pumpkin seeds, etc. And then we'll be putting the pesto on the crust and layering it with spinach artichoke hearts. I'm just tearing the basil apart so it'll be easier to blend in the blender. Here's how I make the pesto. I put in about 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds. And that is in place of pine nuts. I like to do something different. Pumpkin seeds are extremely nutrient dense. And now we're going to add in the basil. This basil has a wonderful, yummy basil smell. So wonderful to have all this fresh herbs available again. I love all the fresh herbs in the spring, and the greens, my very favorite. We're blending each ingredient separately so they will be easier in the final product. Okay, now we're going to do something a little different from what pesto usually is made. We're not using, this is dairy-free, so we're not using any Parmesan cheese. So I'm putting in about a teaspoon of brewer's yeast. Brewer's yeast has a little bit of a cheesy taste, and it's going to give this pesto the taste that it would have, similar to the Parmesan. Brewer's yeast is also extremely high in B vitamins and trace minerals. So you're adding a lot of nutrient dense into it. And then we need to add a little bit of salt, probably 1/4 teaspoon to start, to bring out the flavor. And then we're going to add the olive oil. We add approximately a 1/4 cup of olive oil. And now I'm going to add just a little bit of lemon juice in there just to give it some brightness and zest. And then we'll blend until very smooth. 1, 2, 3. We have a beautiful pesto. Smooth, creamy, and ready to go on the pizza. I'm cutting the spinach into smaller pieces so that when it's on the pizza, it will cook down. All right, now we're going to assemble the pizza. So first I'll pour just a little bit of olive oil on the crust because you want it to be moist. And then I'm going to spread it with a pastry brush all the way out to the edge. I just wanted to talk about this pizza crust for a minute. This is a cauliflower pizza crust frozen that I bought at Mountain Valley Foods, which is pretty good. There was another pizza crust that I also had used, which is, I think, much better. Okay, first we're going to spread the pesto, all of this lovely, yummy pesto over the top of the pizza. We're going to leave a little edge, like we always do for pizzas. like to put a lot on because then the pizza will taste really good. You'll get that full basil flavor. Now to layer the pizza. This is my version of pizza. I like to put spinach on to have a spinach greens. So we will pile the spinach on top. And that's going to cook down, so it looks like a lot, but it isn't as bad as it looks. And then I'm going to sprinkle just a tiny bit of water on there because that will steam the pizza. Like that, just a little bit. And that will make it get smaller, cook down. Beautiful. Now I like to put olives on my pizza. So I have here some Kalamata olives, and I just sprinkle those over the top. If you don't like olives, then you can put anything you want. Put a lot of different vegetables on it. And now since it's spring, I'm going to put canned artichoke hearts on it because the artichokes are so good for your liver in helping the body detox, just as much as asparagus is. I'll just layer that on top. You can buy these in the health food stores, canned artichoke hearts, organic. Yum. And then, so we're making this also dairy-free. And I have this cheese that I happen to like. It's called diet cheese. And they make a lot of different varieties of it. This one is pepper jack because it has a little bit of a bite, and I like a little bit of a bite in the pizza. So we will just sprinkle that over the top. And you can put as much as you like on there. I like to have a fair amount. So you get that cheesy flavor and texture. Okay, and there it is over the top, just a little bit more. Okay. Beautiful. That is really lovely looking pizza. Now, if you don't want to use a gluten-free crust, there are plenty of frozen wheat crusts that you can buy. You will find those in the health food stores. And if you don't want to do this dairy-free, you can also get regular cheese to put on top.